I think self-managing is definitely the way to go. And I spent the first 2 years saying, oh, I could never self-manage. And then I got this great coordinator and he said, well, why don't you just self-manage a bit of it and we can work out a method for you to do it. And so I've been self-managing one part of it and it's as easy as paying bills.
I suppose self-management gives you the maximum amount of choices you could possibly think of. You can self-manage anything that might help you integrate into the community, and the possibilities are just endless. There is some advantages to this because that means you can employ anybody. You can employ your neighbour, your friend, or anyone you trust.
Well, in the beginning there was just no way that I was emotionally able to manage any part of Daniel's NDIS plan. But since November last year, since things are starting to go really well, I have now am now self-managing Daniel's plan. I now get the support organisations to email me invoices. Then I just log on to the NDIS portal and submit the invoices. Then that money gets deposited into a bank account that we opened up specifically for the NDIS funding, and then I pay the invoices. Love it.
Yeah. We didn't want to self-manage for a number of reasons. Well, one is it's not sustainable because we're not going to live forever. And if we are incapacitated, then what happens? And also it can cause tension, if it's your child, particularly because you're seen to have control over the coordination, that can cause tension between you and the person.
I think the best way to make a decision about whether you want to self-manage or not is get someone sit down with you and take you through a couple of scenarios about the advantages and the disadvantages of self-managing, and then you make the decision yourself. And like I said, I might have said that self-managing is a really good thing, but it mightn't be for everyone. It depends, and it's entirely your decision.
If you can feel that it won't be adding too much burden to you, I would say go for it, because it is really quite easy and you can see where the money is spent, the balances of each category. And it just gives you that control because people are sending you the invoices.